There are a lot of franchises that don't make smooth transitions to handheld systems. Games like Splinter Cell Chaos Theory and Call of Duty didn't have the greatest move to the portable medium. Fortunately, it appears to be much easier to take, for the most part, terrible console franchise and turn it into an awesome handheld one. This is the best example of that I can find. This is Dragon Ball Z BUU'S Fury. Dragon Ball Z BUU'S Fury is actually the third part of the Legacy of Goku trilogy, and don't worry, I'll get to those games in due time. However, they didn't choose to call the game Legacy of Goku 3, even though it has the exact same game mechanics of the previous game in the series, but not the first game in the series, so it should be the second, and the second's really the first, so never mind. But anyway, as the title would suggest, this game is based off of the Majin Buu saga in Dragon Ball Z, taking place about 7 years after the events of the Cell saga. Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, and Trunks all make their return, along with a few newcomers like Videl and Goten. If you've seen the TV show, you know exactly what's going to happen, as the game is very faithful to the source material, with a few little exceptions. There are a number of Dragon Ball Z movies that take place between different sections of the anime, and these are included as well. It's small, but it's a really nice touch. Now, you move your way through the Buu saga as either Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, Trunks, or a few others, and it basically just plays out like an action RPG. Dragon Ball Z BUU'S Fury has a great combat system that relies on momentum and leveling up rather than luck and button mashing, so this won't be too much of a problem for someone that's new to these type of games. However, the game does take a drastic difficulty leap near the end, so get ready to dig in and grind for about 20 levels or so. This difficulty isn't really a bad thing though. While it might frustrate the player to die over and over again at the hands of Buu, remember that this was kind of the point of the character. No one could beat him, and it just got harder as he changed into a few different forms and turned more people into chocolate and cookies, and then pummeled the Z Warriors to a pulp. Visually, BUU'S Fury actually looks quite good for a Game Boy Advance game. Everything has a feel that is very similar to the TV show, occasionally even mixing in some humor during the cutscenes, especially the Spirit Bomb. Audio in BUU'S Fury is also some of the best on the system. It isn't quite as memorable as the Legacy of Goku 2's soundtrack, but every song in the game has a very eerie, dark feel that just reminds me of that period of the show. And this gets more intense as the story moves on. Attacks sound a little bit different than the show, such as ki blasts making a squeaky noise, but this doesn't actually sound that bad. They actually sound right at home, as they add a quirky factor that suits the series perfectly. Quality Dragon Ball Z games are pretty hard to come by, but BUU'S Fury is one of the best. With the exception of the fact that replay value is a little bit low, there really aren't any flaws with this game, and this isn't an exaggeration. If you're a fan of the series, or even just the action RPG genre, then ride your Nimbus Cloud to the store and pick this one up.